What's up, you guys? It's Rachel. Welcome back to the channel. I know I haven't made a video in a while, but I've been kind of knocking out the bucket list, hence, peep the teal hair. But today's video topic, I want to discuss something that, is a little more of a serious note, and it's something that's very sensitive to my life, and it's something that's been a topic of inquiry from all of you guys. I didn't initially plan on making a video like this, but many of you have expressed the desire to help, and based off of that, in a conversation that I had with my doctor earlier today, I figured, fine. So here's the tea. I have not had any surgeries relating to my transition or anything at all. Of course, I want it more than anything in the whole world, and actually it's to the point where I need it. I need it for my own mental fidelity, my own comfortability within my own body about how I feel about myself. But it's also to the point where it's affecting my very livelihood, you guys. I was born in Arizona, one of 3 magical states that are still on a very ignorant and archaic policy where a transgender individual is required by law to submit a paper from their doctor, their surgeon, specifying like, hey, I've had surgery, I'm a doctor that has done this surgery to this person, blah, 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 and submit it. And not only is that incredibly invasive and none of their business, but on top of that, it doesn't make sense. Think about, other scenarios. Like, what if there's a transgender man, born female, transitioned to be male, and maybe they started early, they didn't even have like breasts to remove or anything like that. I'm sure you've seen Blair White. She's a very high profile transgender woman on the YouTube scene, and she said openly in her videos that she doesn't even want the surgery. That's something that she is comfortable with in her own body. Her boyfriend is fine with it, and it's just not in her value system. But if she was someone like me, if she was born in Arizona, she'd just be a dude, because the law won't let you change any of that kind of stuff. And even though I'm legally gone to the Supreme Court of Arizona, my name is legally Rachel Peacock, I still can't change so much about my life. I can't change my license, I can't change my bank account, my insurance, and all these little things. The name is still old and I can't do anything about it, even though I have the paper from the Supreme Court. All these types of places require 2 types of legal documentation, one of which being the birth certificate. I need the birth certificate changed to change my gender marker and to also get my new social. And I need my social to change everything else, ranging from, again, my bank, my credit union. It's embarrassing to order a freaking pizza or whatever. The part where it's affecting my livelihood is my current occupation. I still work on a military installation, and because of the nature of my job, I'm required to have a clearance. Now, if you're not familiar with how the military does things, they use a system called DEERS, which is basically a large repository of everyone's information from their name, their rank, their gender, and all that kind of jazz, but it's also tied in with my clearance. I get calls about my clearance all the time, and I'm worried about losing my job because I don't have, this isn't congruent. Oh, well, how come your name doesn't match? You changed it this long ago. How come you haven't let us know to update it? And I have to let them know, look, like, these are the papers I have. I would do anything to be able to change it, but I can't. My whole life is just being held hostage by this state, and there's nothing I can do about it. Today I had a phone call with my doctor, and going to get a surgery, like a sexual reassignment surgery, it's not as easy as just, walking in and picking something from the menu. It's a very intense process. Not only do you have to, go find the place, go and drop a crazy down payment, be living as your gender or preferred gender for anywhere from like 2 to 5 years. And then on top of that, you have to go and get 2 current therapist letters recommending that you have this surgery as well. So you've been living 2 to 5 years as whatever gender, and then you go and you get your new therapist that you might not even know, 2 different ones, to recommend you a recommendation letter to allow you to go have the surgery. And then you drop a down payment and you get to wait for 2 years. So I spoke with my doctor. I've already had my appointment, been waiting. I was informed that if I am able to come up with the funds, I will be able to have my surgery in the next couple of months. That's insane, you guys. And I'm going to be doing everything I can to make this happen. And you guys recognize within yourselves that you're the type of person who, wants to help people, or if you've ever, wanted to make a difference in somebody's life, like a real difference, like this is the opportunity. I'm going to have a GoFundMe down below posted, and all of these funds are going to go directly into funding my surgery, the sexual reassignment surgery, to make sure my body is congruent with all my cisgendered sisters in the world. It's typically referred to as the bottom surgery, as well as the tracheal shave, which is, to deal with this Adam's apple. Once all that's done and out of the way, not only will it just make me feel so much better about my own life and my body, but I'll be able to change so many other factors. I won't have to worry about my clearance in my job, and I won't have to be embarrassed about whipping out my bank card to pay for dinner, having some embarrassing name or anything. I can finally be free from it all and just at peace. Thank you guys for everything that you've done for me, for standing by me through all of this. And I really can't tell you how much it means to me. So if you feel you want to help, I'll never be able to thank you enough. And this is really just something that is going to be absolutely life-changing for me in the best possible way. A couple friends put it into perspective that, look, if a fourth of the people who have commented on your stuff donated $20, you'd be done. And I was like, well, I'll give it a shot. If you want to help, I do need it. It would mean the absolute world to me. So thank you. We're going to handle it together. I'm going to keep a positive mindset. You can be sure that once this is all hammered out and figured out, not only will I feel so free, I will document the whole process before and after the whole thing. Yeah. So I don't know. I'm going to get this handled, and thank you guys so much. I hope you have an amazing day. Thank you so much for all your love and support, and you're able to chase your dreams too. I'll see you next time, guys. Thank you. Bye.